Oh, hey there. I didn't see you there. I'm Zantor, the creator of Djent and live streamer on Twitch. And today I'm going to be answering the question, what is Djent? So first, I had the idea for Djent back in February of 2018. After the success of Jaderan's Carpal Tunnel Hero 2, I'd just played through the majority of the setlist and I'd become inspired to create a setlist of my own. It started out as a silly little idea and I'd only charted around 10 to 15 songs total at that point, so I started charting more and more songs for the project, as well as meeting some very helpful individuals who were able to make Djent into something bigger. The main helper was an individual known as Revelsa. He provided me with many of his own charts, as well as asking other smaller charters for permission to use their charts for Djent. And without Revelsa, Djent wouldn't be the same as what it is today. The genre of the setlist was aimed to be progressive metal and djent, which takes regular metal and adds jazzy elements such as polyrhythms, odd time signatures, odd rhythms, and extremely low-tuned guitars made to confuse most people. But not all was going completely well with the setlist. About a month before the setlist released, I started a part-time job for the Christmas time, which meant I had significantly less time to work on the project. And then finally, on December 10th, 2018, Djent was released to the world. Not gonna lie, it had a shaky start, as many of the charts had issues or were broken in some ways. So I had to update the pack a few times in order to get it to a playable state. In the end, it somehow still lived up to many people's expectations and ended up being a setlist that's remembered and still played to this day. A few months after Djent's release, I released the Djent DLC Pack number 1, which added a few extra charts with a hope to make more DLC packs in the future. However, this DLC pack completely flopped, barely reaching anywhere near the original amount of views that Djent was able to get. So, I went back to the drawing board and had the idea for Djent 2. The idea for Djent 2, in my opinion, is now laughable at how over the top it was going to be. I decided that I wanted it to be full difficulty, full lyrics, and had a roughly double the amount of songs than the original Djent, which would roughly make it to around 400 songs in size. Skip ahead a few months to around October of 2019, I barely had any songs in Djent 2 compared to how many I had in the previous year for the original Djent. Not to mention, I had a big problem that I was also encountering: chart quality. The issue is that the more songs I charted, the better I became at charting. Now, it might not sound like too big of a problem to you. However, it meant that the more I charted, the less happy I was with the older charts, meaning I would have to go back and rechart them to a better standard, and then that would eventually become an endless loop. Then something happened. I stumbled upon someone in the Clone Hero Discord who was boasting about charting the entire Periphery 2 album for another song pack. Both the user and the song pack will remain anonymous in this video. This album I had already charted for Djent 2 and was really happy with the charts, so I mentioned that I had already charted the album for Djent, and then this guy just went full on rage mode and said I could have Periphery 4 instead. And then that was kind of the push I needed to create what comes next. The Djent collection. The idea of the Djent collection was something revolutionary, that still, to this day, no one has done anything in the same way before. The idea was to create a setlist that releases bit by bit and has the potential to be infinite in size. With the aim of roughly 33 songs per pack, this would allow me to focus on a smaller amount of charts at once, which meant the overall chart quality would be a lot higher. Not only that, but the packs would be more concentrated, meaning the song choice would be a lot better, but there would be less of them than a fully sized setlist. You may be thinking that less charts is bad, right? Well, in my opinion, less charts can be better. Think about this scenario. The vast majority of players will download the setlist, then play roughly 1 to 3 tiers at the very start, and then skip to the end and play the hardest songs in the pack. This means that all of the middle of the setlist is left untouched by most. Now, if I make a song pack that only has 3 or so tiers, it means that a large portion of the songs will get played, which is exactly what I want as a setlist creator. This idea I named the segmented setlist, as the setlist will be released in smaller chunks and is designed to be played in order. It is also very clever in the way that each song pack just sort of snaps onto the end of the previous pack, creating one seamless transition between the packs once they're all installed. With that idea in place, over the next month I worked on the setlist with a few other charters in my community to create the very first Djent Hero Collection pack. And this pack had a very respectable release. It featured many excellent songs such as the Periphery 2 album, Behold the Crown by After the Burial, and Fear by Unprocessed, and felt like the perfect start to the project, not to mention that there was a lot more to come in the upcoming months. On January 17th, we released the Djent Hero Collection Pack 2, which released a set of 30 songs including Stickhead's 32's chart of I by Meshuggah and Fight 623's charts of the Invent Animate Still World album. As I expected, the second pack didn't quite get as many views as the original Djent Hero Collection, but still ended up being quite popular. Then we worked on the Djent Hero Collection Pack 3. This pack aimed to make the Djent Hero Collection reach a total of 100 total songs for the setlist, and ended up becoming many's favourite packs so far, including some of the best songs yet, such as Sordid Pink, FU, All of Concealing Fate by Tesseract, the Meshuggah solo medley, Situ A Senpai EP 2, and of course the Ruthless Buried Alive medley Rejamified. And now we have the Djent Hero Collection Pack 4, the newest pack as of releasing this video. This pack features many bangers such as Veil of Maya Outsider, Anima Tempo's Deceitful Idols, and After the Burial solo medley, the Parallax 2 album by Between the Buried and Me, and the entirety of Meshuggah's Catch 33. We're currently hard at work creating the Djent Hero Collection Pack 5 and have many more plans for the future of the pack. So if you haven't played the packs already and you're still watching this video, give them a download and see what you think of them. Who knows, you might find your new favourite band from this setlist. If you want to keep up to date on anything Djent Hero related, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the next packs are released. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the packs. Gotta get that FC now.